The workplace romance is a trope that has been explored time and time again in literature, movies, and TV shows. However, what happens when the object of one's affection is not a co-worker, but the boss's wife? This is the predicament that a young man named Jake finds himself in. He had just started his first job at a prestigious company and was immediately smitten by his boss's wife, Sarah. She was a stunning and sophisticated woman who exuded confidence and charm. As Jake got to know her better, he couldn't help but fall deeper in love with her. Despite his best efforts to keep his feelings hidden, it was evident to everyone in the office that Jake was infatuated with Sarah. His co-workers teased him mercilessly, but he didn't care. Being around Sarah made him feel alive, and he relished every opportunity to interact with her. They would often have lunch together and engage in deep conversations, and Jake was amazed by how much they had in common. He felt a strong connection with her and couldn't deny the intense chemistry between them. However, their harmless flirtations soon turned into something more when Sarah confided in Jake about the problems in her marriage. She revealed that her husband was always busy with work and neglected her emotional needs. Jake felt a surge of protectiveness towards her and wanted to make her feel loved and appreciated. They started spending more time together outside of work, and Jake was on cloud nine. He thought he had finally found the woman of his dreams. But as their relationship progressed, Jake couldn't shake off the guilt and the constant fear of getting caught. He knew that their affair was wrong, but his love for Sarah clouded his judgment. Things came to a head when Sarah's husband found out about their affair. Jake was devastated, but also relieved that the truth was finally out. He was fired from his job, and Sarah's marriage ended in a messy divorce. In the aftermath, Jake realized the consequences of his actions and the pain he had caused to everyone involved. He had let his infatuation blind him to the fact that Sarah was a married woman, and he had crossed a line that should never have been crossed. He had also lost his job and damaged his reputation. The experience taught him a valuable lesson about the dangers of workplace romances and the importance of respecting boundaries and commitments. In the end, Jake and Sarah went their separate ways, and he was left with a broken heart and a lot of regrets. He learned that sometimes what seems like love at first sight can turn out to be a destructive force that can ruin lives. But he also learned to move on and make better choices in the future. It was a painful lesson, but one that he would never forget.